lovely friends. Well, earlier in the year I won the challenge over at Bleeding Art, and so today's project is my guest designer project. I'm going to be decorating a heart-shaped box, and I'm going to be using autumnal colours because we're into September, and my favourite time of year for, not weather-wise, but for what nature shares with us, all the beautiful colours. We've noticed on our walks that the horse chestnut trees are full of conkers. There are lots of acorns on the oak trees. The trees, there's another tree, hawthorn I think, full of berries. There are loads and loads and loads of trees with berries on them, so usually that's a sign of a bad winter, but we'll see, won't we? I'm going to turn you to overhead and we'll make a start and share this project with you. Okay, so in fact I'm actually recycling this heart-shaped box. What I'm going to do is, it's already been painted cream with gold accents, but what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to be using, I found this rice paper, and I'm going to be putting that inside. It needs to be cut down a bit, but I'll get that sorted, and that. So I've got the rice paper, but first what I want to do is I want to give the insides a coat of gesso. So I'm using Cadence gesso. I'm also going to be using this natural canvas, which is going to be the base coat. Then I'm going to add some of the wax, and it's in clear. It's clear, if I can just show you. I'm going to be using that, and then I'm going to go over with the light yellow. Then I'm going to add accents of gold, but I'm also going to be using the distress paste as well. So and I've got some flowers like little daisies, and I've even got an acorn, and I've got some little beads which I'm going to get rid of and whatever. So let's make a start with this, doing the gesso. And I'm going to use my stipple brush actually, and get really into, I only want a light coat, and my stipple brush I can really get into the corners. I'm not while I do this, I'll fast forward and play some music because I want to go over the whole of the box with this. So what I'm doing now is I'm just trimming this heart down. Let's see how that goes in there. Let's see. just going to keep on trimming this round until I've got exactly how I want it. And what I should have done really, in all honesty, is folded it in half. Then I would have got the sides right. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make the same mistake as I made with that one. I'm going to fold it in half and take there we go. I should have done that in the first place, but hey ho. Let's see, a little bit more off, I think. So more than likely to take too much off now, but hey ho. Doesn't matter because it'll be done. It'll be alright. There we go. Never mind. That's better. Right, okay. Not perfect, but it'll do. Right, so what I want to do now, I'm going to get some of my kitchen foil. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to use the natural canvas. And I'll get that off. I'm just going to paint this now. So while I paint this, again I'm going to play some music. Right, okay, so that's that done, and what I'm going to do now is I want to give it some, I'm going to add some wax. I need a little brush. Okay, so I've got, and I'm just going to, I'm not going to cover the whole of the, I'm going to add some wax just here and there, and then when I put the next coat on I can get some sandpaper and take it back. I knew there was a way I wanted, you know, kind of distress it. I'll put that on here and there. I'm going to do it on, I'm not going to do it on the bottom because obviously, but because it's going to be sat down, isn't it? But I am going to put it here and there. And all I'm doing is just put it on, and taking it off. Kind of in there I want it distressed a bit, and on the edges just have a play. I want a nice shabby chic look. I'm not going to do any stenciling. I was thinking about it, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to have the shabby chic effect, I think. There we go. And I especially want it on here. I'm just going to put it down. There we go. So that's that done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun, get it dried. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pale yellow. Right, I'm going to dry the inside of that now. Bear with me. Sorry about that, it was my best friend rang me. So I'm just so what I've done, I've actually I'm not sure if you can see inside yet. So what I've done is this is all dried, and I've used my what do you call it now? I can't for the life of me think what. Wire wool. Well, it's not wire wool, it's I can't remember the name of this now. Holy moly. Oh gosh, I've got a mental block. Anyway, so I've taken it back so you can see the colour underneath. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a coat of the yellow, get this to dry, and then I'll sandpaper, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, I just, honest to goodness. Anyway, so I'm just going to continue doing this, give this coat of yellow, and really nice some colour, and then once it's dry I'll then get the sandpaper on it and sand it back so you can see the colour underneath. So really like this paint. It's Cadence acrylic hybrids. Is it hybrid? Yeah, it's the hybrid. Really nice, really lovely. So like that. And now I'm just going to finish off doing that. There we go. Right, okay, so I'm going to dry that. There we go. So all I'm going to do now is just sand this down. And look at that. I'm really chuffed with that. You can actually see the colour coming through. Nice shabby chic. I'll do the same. It just comes through enough. There we go. So that's that done. And now what I want to do is I'm going to use the Decoupage Plus Satin, and I'm going to put the rice paper on the inside. There we go. Do this one as well. And then that's the inside of the box done. There we go. That's the inside of the box all done. And now what I want to do, I am going to get some of this onto my sponge. I'm just going to so what I'm kind of putting it on and taking it off with my just to highlight. And I'll do the same for the sides. Cool, looks cool. I'm really quite need a bit more. Take some off. I like doing this technique. I've not done it for a while. I quite like the shabby chic look. And this is is a little bit damp, so it's not dry, bone dry, but it'll. So that's a bit too much down there. There we go. Whoops. Just knocks it back a bit for me. Can you see? So what I'm doing is kind of wiping it on and then wiping it off. And this is a damp paper towel. So there we go. I'll just give the bottom a little thing as well. There we go. And then, so all I've got to do now is just decorate it. So I'll fold that over so I don't, what's the name? So they're all done now. I'm really pleased with that. And now I just want to decorate this. So I'll have 3 of these, I think. 3 of these, right, okay. So what I want to do is plug my glue gun in and sort this out. So that's that. So I want this chopped off. Took them off because I want to have them inside. So not hot yet. So what I'm going to do, I want some brads. I think I'm going to use some brads. I think. Little brads. So oh, one of them can have a, right, okay. So I need that there, like that, and put a hole, and I've got a brad. And what I'm doing is I've put a brad so that can oops. Just getting hold of any ones I want. I want yellow ones for the centre of flowers. So there we go. Nice yellow one. Find another yellow one, and then I need to just twist that round. So let's see. Come on. There we go. Just to give it a fuller flower. And another one. Another yellow. Again. So I'll put that like that. So I'll kind of put them like that. And get the thing in. There we go. Yeah. And then I want to add this, let's see. I'll do it to the centre. Decisions. So I'm going to add that leaf and go in the centre, I think. There. Right, okay. Let's get these show on the road. So just using my hot glue gun. I want to have that nestled. Okay. Been quite quiet this, haven't I? I've been quite quiet. There we go. And I just want to add this. I wonder if I stick it in the middle. Lift these up and then just place it in the middle like that. No. I'm just going to finish off adding a few of these little bits. Just nice, just to add, I'm just adding a few little bits in here and there. Oops. I think that's done now. Right, that is my guest designer project for Bleeding Art completed. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll put the link to the blog challenge in the comments underneath this, at the top of this post, and on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I really enjoyed creating this little trinket box, and until next time, happy crafting everybody. Bye bye for now.